Young, smooth jazz in the mix.
Hi, this is JC Soul.
This is Gino Goss.
Hey, this is Ty Stevens.
Hi, this is Tony Saunders.
This is bassist and composer Christian De Masonis, and you're listening to Ian Young's Smooth Jazz in the Mix.
Ian Young, Smooth Jazz in the Mix from Scotland.
Tell me, baby, what should I do when all my thoughts are stuck on you? Deep inside, I know it's a sin. Thoughts of you should never begin, yeah. So I'm gonna stop it right here. Maybe I'm afraid that it's true. Life forever without you. Deep inside I know this won't do. These feelings that they disapprove. So I'm gonna stop it right here. Never come there. All my dreams have washed away. I can't remember when. This fantasy inside my head should curse me till the end. Don't say a word. It's more than I can endure. Another day, wanting you even more. All my dreams have washed away. I can't remember when. This fantasy inside my head should curse me till the end. Thoughts of you should never begin, yeah. So I'm gonna stop it right here. Never come there. All my dreams have washed away. I can't remember when. This fantasy inside my head should curse me till the end. I can't remember when. This fantasy inside my head should curse me till the end. Don't say a word. It's more than I'll endure. Wanting you
Fantastic track getting us underway this week on Ian Young's Smooth Jazz in the Mix. Wanting You More, that's Sky. And, well, we've been waiting a wee while for that track, but it's finally out. As always, we've got some great music coming up for you on this week's show. Some new stuff, some old stuff, some great videos as well. Brand new, this is Sangria. Are you having a wee sangria wherever you are right now? This is D.S. Wilson. from D.S. Wilson. That definitely just puts you in the feel for a wee sangria. Well, wherever you are, hopefully the weather's nice. It's actually been very nice over the past few weeks here in Scotland. 24, 25 Celsius. Sounds good to me. Sergio Pereira, this is Sea of Love.
Jazz with Ian Young in the mix.
Whenever I see your smiling face, it takes me to this world of maze. 'Cause when you touch and hold me tight, you make me feel alive. In my dreams we live and sail away. The sea of love, we're diving deep. Beneath the moonlit skies, our love just flies, without an anchor to hold us tight. You awaken something so deep inside. It's just like being in paradise. Chasing dreams of love and life, just hoping we get by. In the pool of love, we'll dance away. With every move, I have you by my side. My heart is melting with every word you say. With every kiss I'll hold you tight. Waking something so deep inside. It's just like being in paradise. We're chasing dreams of love and life, hoping we get by. In this pool of love, we'll dance away. With every move, I have you by my side. My heart is melting with every word you say. With every kiss I'll hold you tight.
Sergio Pereira and Sea of Love. It's Ian Young, it's Smooth Jazz, and it's in a mix. How are you today?
The duo Lee Jones and David Margam returns with Tropical Coast, a new release that invites you to travel through different cultures. Immerse yourself in a captivating sound that transports you from the first note, fusing smooth jazz with the tropical breeze of southern Spain. Lee Jones, saxophonist from Miami, and David Margam, Spanish, combine their magic, rekindling the chemistry that brought them success with hits like Sunset Boulevard, 3-Day Weekend, City Beat, and Rain Dance. Get ready to experience the most elegant essence of this international duo that redefines smooth jazz with a tropical soul. Tropical Coast available on all digital platforms on May 16th.
It's out now. Tropical Coast. Lee Jones and David Margam right now, right here on this station. Brand new. We'll give you the email if you want to contact the station next. Give you time to go and get yourself a pen and a paper. And a wee glass of something as well. Sit back, chill and listen. Liking that one. Do you know what? Smooth jazz just sounds so much better when the sun's out. Unless you're listening to the show at night time. You can always listen to it and watch it again on the YouTube channel. Email if you want to contact the station. IYSJITM@mail.com, standing for Ian Young, Smooth Jazz in the Mix. You can check out the website, the Facebook page, Ian Young, Smooth Jazz in the Mix. And if you're watching it right now on YouTube, there's various other shows that you may have missed. You can just go and watch them anytime. Even connected to your television. watch it on your phone, connect it to your car. All those various ways you can watch and listen to the show. So that email again, iysjitm@mail.com. We're going to play you a live video after this one. It's a brand new one from Pieces of a Dream. It's called We Got This. Live video coming up next from 2013, Christian de Masonas and Don Pedro. Three-piece band called Pieces of a Dream. We've played them quite a few times on the show over the months. That's the brand new single from the album, title track, We've Got This. It's a bit funky if you ask me. Sounds great in the studio with the speakers up, well, a wee bit louder than I normally would. If you're listening to it in the car or at home, turn those speakers up. So it's Ian Young, it's Smooth Jazz, it's in the mix, and we're going to do a live video for you right now. I think you might like this one. It's from Christian de Masonas, Big New York. It's performed live at the K2 Restaurant and Lounge on the 10th, 2013. This is called Don Pedro. I think you might just like this.
Oh, yeah. Playing the best of smooth jazz tracks. Let's share the love. Ian Young, smooth jazz in the mix.
Fantastic. Don Pedro, Christian de Masonas. Fantastic live version of that track.
Smooth jazz in the mix with Ian Young in sound and sight.
So I'll do another live lounge for you next week at the same time. Right now, brand new John Giannone. This is Yesterday's Song. Yesterday's Song. It's brand new, and we thank John for getting in touch with us and telling me all about that brand new track he's out. Here's one that you might just know. Tico Tico. Dennis Murphy. Tico, Dennis Murphy, and a just fantastic cover version of the old classic. It's Ian Young, it's Smooth Jazz, and it's in the mix.
Playing the best smooth jazz tracks, old and new. Let's share the love. Ian Young, Smooth Jazz in the mix.
This is Gino Goss, and you're listening to Ian Young, Smooth Jazz in the Mix.
And we definitely are. It's a brand new track from him, Gino Goss, and this one is just a great track. As soon as it starts, it's called D'Amico. Gino Goss, and that brand new track, it's called D'Amico. The video to that is a bit kind of weird, I think, but it's good. I don't know if it's real or whether it's CGI or AI as they call it now. Another good friend of mine. This is Walter Kettle featuring Nels. It's Into the Night. featuring Nails. That's Walter Kittle and Into the Night. Ian Young, smooth jazz in the mix. Time for a classic from the 90s. This is Incognito.
Smooth jazz in the mix with Ian Young in sound and sight.
Everybody's got a thing.
Incognito and Don't You Worry About a Thing. It's Ian Young, it's Smooth Jazz, it's in the mix. We've not long to go, but we're going to play you some great tracks before the top of the hour. Now, if you like your bongos, this is Poncho Sanchez and the Feeling of Jazz. bit of bongo. Poncho Sanchez and the feeling of jazz. Ian Young, Smooth Jazz in the mix. That's almost a lot. Thank you very much for your company. And we got one more track to squeeze in.
Let's share the love. Let's share the love. Oh yeah, yeah. Smooth jazz. Smooth jazz. Ian Young. Smooth jazz in the mix. In the mix. Ian Young, smooth jazz in the mix.
And you'll like this one. It comes from Herb Albert. The video is just fantastic. If you've got a pair of plimsolls, you're going to appreciate this one. As always, thank you very much for your company. I'll speak to you next week at the same time on this station. It's on YouTube as well, this show.
Young, smooth jazz in the mix.
I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.
Ian Young, Smooth Jazz in the Mix from Scotland.